Who you think? Oh shoot. Sorry, y'all.
Hmm.
Who you think?
I don't know. I did mine at Fresno. Hey.
Oh,
Look at that
shoot.
chocolate. Look at that chocolate man.
I messed up just now. I accidentally erased my whole layer. The whole show. Not the show itself is there.
I'll be your producer.
All right, bet.
Not as anybody's.
All right.
Just yours.
All right. And you want to produce television with me? Oh shit.
I need to know what the hourly rate is first.
Okay. I got you. That's why I'm a pro at this, bro. Just like that, I lost the whole major screen, and we back.
Ooh, I'm on the time of my life. Yeah. Oh, baby. Ooh, baby, time of my life. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everybody's going through something.
Everybody's going through something.
Everybody's going through something.
Everybody's going through something.
Something
I don't know the rest. You got me on that.
that.
This is the part of the show where I just gotta check and make sure.
Could you imagine if Neil's great?
There we go. We're good.
That was
Good.
me? Or
No.
was that Neo?
Shut the fuck up. You can't give niggas a mic.
Hey.
You see, that's what women say. Women say that's the problem with podcasts. Because for the first time, we're actually starting to hear men's opinions on the world. You really think about it. Prior to this year, like, it was only Steve Harvey talking.
True.
We never had opinions of just like the average black man. That's how the way. What was it called? Was it Cheat Like a Man? Steve Harvey's book.
Cheat like a man.
Was it?
Think like a man.
I'm sorry.
Cheat like a man.
In my head, that's how I read it.
All right. Well, black men don't cheat.
Black
first and
never.
foremost.
Always put that at the top of the pod. Let make sure that they hear that loud and clear. First things first, you guys. Welcome to another episode.
Oh, we're live right now.
Oh, we live, baby.
Okay, I see the chocolate man right here.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure you looking good. You know what I'm saying? First things first. Welcome to another episode of the Mohammed Cook Show. I apologize if you're just now tapping in. You're like, yo, it's 12:30. What is going on? This is mad early. Listen, there's some guests that you just got to change your schedule around for. And one of the guests to the right of me is somebody who I can personally say has been a trainer. He has been an advisor. But most importantly, he has been a friend.
My dog.
He has been a friend through all of my endeavors. So before I even say anything and start this conversation, I want to give this man his flowers or his grapes and his Fiji water. Yeah, so because brother, I have to say, honestly speaking, there's a lot of times in my life, and I am so happy that I met you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And because on the show I say real names and it is what it is. There's a lot of things that I don't credit. Like there's a lot of reasons why I really don't like to bring up Zoya. But Zoya brought me in that past relationship. She brought me two things that I still use that I still need on a daily basis. One of them is, I think that cable might be pulling, so you can just give it a little extra give. Yeah. The first thing is a bidet. I love my bidets. I think that's just me. Do you use a bidet?
Nah, I bidet in the shower though. Is that the same thing?
It's not the same thing. You will learn. That the chapter of your life will come. But secondly, is literally our relationship.
Yeah.
I got to give her credit for that. Because if somebody would have told me 4 years ago that you'd be the person through all the trials and tribulations of my life would still be here, I would say you're lying. I said, there ain't no way. There ain't no way. But anyways.
I love you, man.
No, I love you too, brother.
I don't say that enough.
Black men don't say that enough.
No, it's true.
We don't say that. We got to work on that.
And I don't care what you say. You're going to be in my wedding. I don't care. You're going to be in my wedding.
You saw my rant. my rant on how much weddings cost. I don't see why I gotta pay because you fell in love.
Is what it is.
It is what it is. Speaking of how you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling good, bro. Blessed.
Blessed?
Yes,
Blessed
sir.
and highly favored?
Highly favored.
Come on now.
Yes, sir.
Because it's most time when I have the shows, it's like usually my first time seeing the person for the day.
Mm-hmm.
But luckily, because of our new schedule, I see you literally before the sun goes up.
Yep.
Which leads me into my first question for you that I've been meaning to ask forever. What time do you go to bed?
Man, I try to go to bed around 9, but it always ends up like 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to fall asleep because I take naps during the day.
Okay.
I try to get at least 2.
Okay. And how long are these naps?
I might get a 30. I might get a 2 hour. It just depends on the day. So before I got here, I had I honestly put my clock on 45 minutes.
Okay.
And I got about 30 minutes of sleep.
People underestimate the power of a nap.
Oh, yeah.
But I can definitely see in your field, for those who don't know, you are like the fitness personnel. Especially, I can comfortably say Kern County. We can say California in the next 5 years.
The world.
And we going for that 5 years. I do 5 years, 10 years, and 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, the world.
The world?
The world, bro.
Okay, let's do it. I'm here for it.
I said we was going up,
You
bro.
literally said that in the
I said I was
promo.
highly favored.
Yeah, listen, you did.
I am God's child.
Come on.
It's coming, bro.
I know. You. I'm here for 24 hour. I still remember that. I'm here for the
24-hour flex.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You said I'm here for it. But take me through just an overall just day in the life for those who don't know, because if we left it up to Instagram, we would think that trainers just like, and I don't want to. I'm only going to start on the training, and I'm going to go into entrepreneurship. But I want to start on there.
Mm-hmm.
If we had to unpack the day in the life, what would you say? How does it work? How did it work? You know, what do you fucking do in a day?
All right, so my first alarm goes off around 2:30, 2:40. No, 2:45.
Okay.
I snooze that one. That one does not. I think that was just like an alert, like it's about that time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have one at 3:15. Let's look at 3:15.
Okay.
And then after that,
Screenshot that your alarm clocks too, and then send that to me. I'm gonna put that on screen later on.
2:44, 3:05, 3:10, 3:15, 3:30. This morning, I woke up at the 3:30. 3:30 was the one that I was like, oh yeah, I gotta go. I gotta get it. So I actually was like 3 minutes late.
How long have you been doing this, bruh?
At that time, the 4?
The 4 o'clock, because you up at your first classes are at 4 a.m. and I think that's absolutely crazy.
Oh, it's wild. I don't see how the people work out. And they'll tell you I'm a completely different person at 4,
Mm-hmm.
and then at 5, and then at 6. I like to try to get a nap in that 7-8 range.
Yeah.
And then I come back. I'm rejuvenated. They be like, they can tell. They say, "Oh, Kyle had a nap." I can tell Kyle had a nap. So yeah, I get up and then I head to the gym. Well, I brush my teeth. I do all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave that out.
Yeah.
Okay, I definitely brush my teeth.
Yeah.
And then when I get to the gym, I have the workout already set up.
Mm-hmm.
They come in. I greet them. Hey, good morning.
Yeah.
We're all tired.
Yeah.
I'm not about to be up in your face.
Yeah.
And I think the 4 a.m.s, they're very independent.
I can imagine.
I'll show them the workout. And they've honestly, I feel like they've been there the longest as well.
Interesting.
Yeah, they've been there the longest. Because my 4 a.m.s, they're always pretty much booked.
Okay.
Like if I do have any room, it may be like 1 or 2 spots.
Yeah.
But for the most part, they're there. Same for the 5 a.m. Like they've been there, so they know. Like brother's not awake yet.
Literally, I've been fortunate enough to see just about every time gap you've had from at least from both locations.
Yeah,
I've seen every single one, so I know the difference. Your morning class or your morning sessions, I do notice a difference within the culture of the people versus your night culture of the people.
and what do you mean by that?
So let me start off by saying, I'm gonna lead with this first. The people who come in the morning, like you said before, are really independent. It's a lot to do. I can imagine that their to-do list, what they do before noon is what a lot of people do in a whole day. That's how I assume.
Yeah.
I can tell just by how they go about their work, how much communication they have. You can tell that they're thinking about their text messages, the phone calls, everything they got going on in their head. You can literally see it during every rep. And you can really see it right at the halfway point of the workout.
Yeah.
Now, your night classes, the night session's completely different. It's more of like a form of escapism.
Okay.
It's people stepping away from my job is
I
difficult.
worked all day, yeah.
Yeah, I
Yep.
worked all day.
Mhm.
So they use your class as a form of just peace to get away from whatever they dealt with all day. Whereas the morning class, like myself, it's a necessity. I don't care about what's going on in my day. I don't
Yeah.
care about you see me come in. I came in, I'll be like, bro. Bruh.
Yeah.
That's before I say good morning. This is before the good morning. And you know, I'm a high energy person, but
Yeah.
I would be damned if I do not start my day before going to your class. Like
Yeah.
it's everything's all off.
Yeah.
He's off, which means if he's off, wife's off, I'm off. The whole house is an array if I don't start there. So yeah, I definitely do notice that amongst your, like I'm saying, your different classes.
Yeah. Definitely.
But speaking of that, something in particular that I do appreciate about what you do as a trainer, and right now we're at the college dropout session of your interview. For those who don't know,
Through
this,
the wire.
yes,
Yeah.
yep. We at that part. This is the very beginning. I noticed the camaraderie of the relationships that are developed there.
Yeah.
You don't see that in, and I don't want to knock any other gyms, but like you don't see that like at Planet Fitness. You don't see that. Just it's not a common behavior. Like generally when people work out, they generally isolate themselves, but because of the community you've built, it's more than the sweat, it's more than the workout, it's more than just hearing that bell, the 30-second bell.
Yeah.
So I have to take my hats off due to that, because it's something I just haven't seen replicated. And I've been with a lot of trainers in my life, a lot. You couldn't tell, because after you came, I really was just like, yo, sorry everybody else. But literally that form of camaraderie it's unmatched.
Well, a lot of people end up making friends in there, man. Like,
Yeah.
Like you'll see it. You come in there, like people are dancing.
Yeah.
This morning we was doing that, and Lil Wayne with it. Wayne
I
with it.
can't
Everybody
ever do that
was.
dance.
What? It's easy.
I always get lost on the rotation. Like I can't.
Yeah. I can see how you get lost, but after you do it for a while, it's pretty simple. But yeah, we was dancing. My mom and dad come to that class too, so I throw in some oldies.
Yeah.
And then they start dancing.
Oh yeah.
And then the other people start dancing. Now we all just dancing, like in between sets. Yeah. And it's just a feel good thing. Like you said, it's a great way to start your day.
It's the only way.
Not only are we working out, and we getting whatever we need off our chest before the day.
Yeah.
We're having a good time. It's a special thing. It feels good, and it feels good to me because, I can see all the like people are happy.
Yeah.
Like people are having a good time.
You can see I don't think dopamine is the right word, but I want to say like you can literally see the dopamine receptors going off in people's eyes just by making that form of just a connection. I see it now with just my morning. I've literally known my group for 2 weeks. Now I'm like, I'll be feeling bad if I miss them.
You got a group.
Bro,
bro. They're
They're
hilarious.
They are the best.
That's why about 5 a.m. I was like, I got to get up because they going to come in there.
Ready
and they're going to be ready. They're going to have that high energy. If I don't have it, they're going to bring it. Then I got to really turn mine on.
Anytime you leave to use the bathroom, whatever, I always pick the energy up. Like wherever it's going, if you have to step out real quick, I'm like, all right, you know how I am.
Yep.
Let's go, let's get it, so.
I'm sure they appreciate that too.
Oh, bro, I have to. If it's too silent, I get scared. So I'm like, I can't have that. But I want to talk about something that you just brought up. Like I said, through the wire, the early beginnings, and you just brought up your mom and dad, right? I just want to talk about the relationship you had with your parents, right? This is what I'll tell you what I've seen, and then tell me if it lines up.
Okay.
You're a cool guy. I love you and I appreciate you.
Yeah.
But I can tell you this. The generation before you and the generation after you are 10 times cooler than you. Meaning, your mom and dad, coolest people I've ever met. Your daughter, Coolest person. Like, you're cool until they come into the room. That's
Mhm.
that's essentially how it goes.
True, 100.
You are the coolest man until they walk in. So I want to just talk about essentially your childhood and what kind of led you to wanting to make working out a business.
Honestly,
But starting with the family, because I don't want to talk about, it all began with sweat. I don't want to hear I don't want to hear no hood story. I want to hear the family story.
honestly, I didn't. I wouldn't have seen myself in this position today. Shit, who knows? Like I never thought of myself in this position.
Okay.
First off, I thought I was gonna be in the NBA, bro. That was number one.
Kyle.
What? I had game, bro. Don't play with me. You see me go?
No, I seen you.
You see me go? Don't do it. You
I
see me go?
I seen you.
But
Shout
yeah.
out Anthony.
Barbecue chicken right there. Right?
Salmon in the sink.
But yeah, no, my family they just really first of all, they instilled Christ into me.
Yeah.
You know. So first and foremost, that was the foundation. And we know with Christ,
Everything's possible.
everything's possible. Anything and everything. So I mean, they were on me just about everything, just being responsible, taking care of business,
Yes.
being a light, of course that comes in with Christ. I remember my dad always used to tell me the kill 'em with kindness. Yep. So I'm not sure how that transitioned to today, but or to fitness, or how I'm into where I am right now.
Yeah.
But that's what they instilled with me.
Yeah.
And then I'm always growing up, I remember them always having a good time. My dad's always been even when we were hooping, he's a trash talker. So he's a character himself.
Yes.
He's a character.
If we had him off camera with a mic, this would be wild.
That'd be hilarious. Yeah.
That would be hilarious.
He's at home chilling too. We should have called him up here. Yeah. And then my mom just instilled in me and just being responsible, working hard, and just keep putting God first.
Yeah.
So I mean that's essentially how I molded to who I am today.
Okay.
Of course there's a bunch of other influences.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can end up keep tossing those out. And I can just keep lining with the path of Christ.
There it
You
is.
feel me?
I've definitely noticed this over the past. Shit, how many years have we known each other? We working on
2.
our 4th year? No, it's not 2 years. That's be 3 because I'm married now. So Kiera, that's 2 right there.
Yeah.
So it has to be 3.5, 4.
Okay.
I can't believe it. Like I'm doing the math now. So it's like, yeah, no, it has to be 2019, 2020 ish. Yeah. When did The Box come out? That's when I can tell you.
When did The Box?
Roddy Rich.
That was like pre-COVID.
Right. So it had.
Oh, okay. You talking about when I first met you?
Yeah, that's what. That's where I start the clock.
Okay.
When I first walked in there.
Yeah, that was
2020.
Yeah.
Either it had to be.
It was mid. It was a thick of COVID.
Yeah.
That's when I really started the training. My own facility.
Yeah.
That's when I really started that. Before that, I was just training out of other people's gyms. So that's when I first met you, when I first started. So yeah, it had to be about 3 years. You're right.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I remember, like, hold on, I got Tyrone. How long you gonna be at the studio? I love it when my niggas text me in the middle of an interview. It means you're watching. Tyrone, I'm gonna until the interview. Okay, just let me just get that. Shit, you lost where I was at. That's why I don't look at my phone. What was that? I was talking about family. You said thick of it, the COVID, yada yada. I'm gonna switch gears then. I want to talk about more or less your relationship with your mom and dad, transitioning into your relationship with your daughter now. Do you think that do you ever get worried that you're doing it? Are you doing it as good or better than them?
No, I don't. I feel like there is no. Well, there's a right or wrong way to parent.
Right.
There is a right or wrong way to parent. But when you're going along through it, you're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna do things different. Like there's things that my parents did that I don't agree with, and there's things that I do that they don't agree with.
Okay.
But that doesn't make it the wrong way.
Okay.
I feel like as long as you're present in their life, and and just taking care of their essentials. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta feed them, you gotta clothe them.
Yeah.
And you also want to give them good advice, but you also want to let them make mistakes and learn at the same time.
Yes.
I understand, like, I'm not gonna be able to be there every time for Kylie whenever she goes through things.
Yeah.
All I can do is hope that I instill things that when she's in that situation, she makes the right decision.
Right.
Now she might make the wrong decision.
Yeah.
And
and you're comfortable with that, because that's always the hardest. It's like, this is what people don't understand. Like, they see me like super fatherhood, right? They're like, oh, Mo loves his kid, but they don't understand. Obviously, I love my dad, have a great relationship with my dad, but I took the whole blueprint model of like modern parenting from you.
Oh, really?
1,000%.
Wow.
1,000%. And I remembered when I FaceTimed you. I don't know if I FaceTimed you or if I was on Instagram calls, whatever it may be, and you had Kylie doing your nails. And I said, this brother is really, he loves his daughter.
Yeah, 100.
1,000%. And then showcases it every time he gets the chance.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I can do that. So I make it my manifest destiny every time to bring this brother wherever I can at any situation, because I watched you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, honestly speaking, you've been an inspiration to me in many sectors, but that's what's going to be talking about fatherhood. I just wanted to just make sure I give you your flowers on that.
Appreciate that, man.
Yeah,
I take pride in that. Whoever knows me knows.
Yeah.
I love Kylie.
Yes.
She's my everything. She's why I'm doing everything. She's why I'm waking up early in the morning. Like, she's why I'm grinding.
Yeah.
So I just want to do it for her. So, she sees me grinding, she sees me working hard, and that can be instilled in her.
Yeah.
And then she has an expensive taste, so she always wants something every time we go somewhere. And I'm getting out of it.
Okay.
But I was the type of father that was like, yeah.
Whatever you want.
Yeah. Whatever you want. Whatever you want. Now I'm getting like I'm starting to, like I said, that goes into like parenting. Like, you're still learning as you go.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting to more like, nah, you're gonna have to earn that.
Yes.
Because I'm not finna raise.
Yes.
The first 10 years I already raised a kid that just gets whatever they want. Now it's time to learn. You need to earn. You need to earn that. So we just started allowance. She got a easy allowance thing.
What's
She got to wash the dishes.
Okay, that's good.
Feed the dogs.
Okay.
And then she got to pick up the poop.
Okay, that's good. That's fair.
So it's only been like a week.
Okay.
We were supposed to start this a while ago, but we started it this week.
But she realized she didn't really got to work. All she had to do was ask you for it, and she still got the bread.
Yeah, but we were at Costco the other day, and she
Oh.
wanted something, and I was like, no, for what?
Uh-oh.
Why?
She was confused.
Yeah.
She must have said, like,
Oh, no, she gets a little attitude. Yeah. She gets a little attitude, and I just be like, so now
you're at that chapter.
I'm like, hey, there's poop outside. And she was like, I've never been so excited to pick up some poop. And I just cash app her. Me and her mom just cash app her. So she has her own little cash app. She already got $43.
There you
She can
go.
get exactly what she wants.
Yeah.
And this is why I like that, when you're parenting and you're trying to teach them stuff, because I'm bad with saving.
Yeah.
But I was trying to tell her, like, make sure you save your money. Save your money. So
I was on your head about saving.
Yeah, because for
a
minute. I know.
That shoe habit was flagrant, boy, flagrant. But go on.
Honestly, and I'm sure we'll get into that. Like,
Yeah.
I had never made that much money in my life. So I didn't have no J's.
I know. Listen, we're going to get into the grind chapter. That's the next. We're good.
But so I was like, I always tell her, I was like, save your money.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, I was like, you got your $43.
What you gonna do?
You can go get your little anime. It's a little anime stuffy toy.
Right.
She's like, no, I'm gonna wait. And I was like, cool.
Yeah.
Good. That's good. That's good. So some of the stuff I'm seeing that it sinks in. She can go get the toy if she wants.
Yeah.
But she's gonna keep saving her money.
Good.
So,
I love hearing that. Because it's like, for me, like, you, G.
Shout out G Hands.
Always. Ain't no other way to go about it. There's only one person, period. But I would get on both of y'all's heads actively to make sure that you guys are tucking. Because it was like, you guys are at a point in your career where it's like, yo, if you're liquid, you can make that next big jump so much faster.
Mm-hmm.
You can make that jump so much faster. And like, because as like an independent, like entrepreneur-esque type, this first step is so hard. Getting those first clients, getting what is marketing. Is this enough? What is enough?
Yeah.
Am I going to make enough for rent? All right, all I got to do is make this amount and then I'll be good, you know? And that's something that I have literally crashed and rebuilt and crashed and rebuilt. And I just recently crashed and now rebuilding again until I found that perfect medium of like, or equilibrium. So I want to make sure when I see my friends who have figured it out, do not go stupid. No, you do not need those SBs. You do no. If Nike did not call you, do not give them your money.
Right.
It's a very simple. So, I want to talk about that going into, like I said, you as an entrepreneur. You unpack father. I want to go into entrepreneur, and this is where we go into more or less. I want to say the late registration chapter. This is the studio where I met you.
Yeah.
What was one of those hardest things? I want to go back to like your day one, like your first days, because you said you used to train out of gyms. And
Yeah.
I know a lot of people who get caught up in that, man. Like they never make it out of, they never make that step into saying, I need my own infrastructure. What made you do it? How did you do it? Walk me through the process.
What made me go into the only facility thing? Because I was comfortable training out of this gym called Back to Back.
Okay.
I was cool with it. I thought I was doing great. Like
Okay.
I had a bunch of clients.
Yeah.
Like they was coming in all the time. You know, I felt like I had a little money.
Yeah.
You know, and it was like I only had been doing it for like maybe a year.
That's
maybe
amazing.
a year at that time.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what I was doing, bro. I just knew how to work out.
Yeah.
I was trying to be creative, just giving something different. Of course, giving the energy. I
Yeah.
feel like the energy and the personality is a big thing of why people come.
Yeah.
And then COVID hit. I couldn't train anywhere.
Yeah.
I was doing stuff at
Park.
at the Bluffs.
Oh,
Yeah, I was doing
Bluffs.
know stuff at the Bluffs.
Okay.
And then I really don't know what happened to where what clicked. I think maybe it's I don't know. Maybe it was Val, bro.
Okay.
Honestly, maybe she said something like you can get your own thing.
Okay.
'Cause that's when we had first started talking.
Okay.
And then I remember there was this other girl. She's actually a trainer.
Okay.
Her name is Riri. Fit Freak. She
Okay.
had a studio, and she was like, "Hey, I'm gonna end up leaving, and you know, there's a space there.
Yeah.
You can go in there and do your thing."
Yeah.
And first I was like, nah. I remember I shut it down. I was
This
like, nah.
stupid.
And then she told me
Yeah.
how much the rent was, and I was like, $500.
Oh. Yeah.
I ain't got $500. No, there's no way. I'm like, there's no way I can do this.
You look
and
back
then-
now.
And then, and you know, and COVID, like people was getting money,
Yeah.
and they were just spending it.
It was a really weird time because some people took their COVID money, went to Miami and got BBLs, but another half of people cared about fitness the traditional way. And I
Yeah.
think that's where you killed it.
That's where, and then yeah. So like I said, I just started buying equipment,
yeah.
and I told her yes. I went in. I remember I signed the lease,
Yeah.
and I was like, let me just get equipment now. And at that time, all the gyms were selling equipment.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, let me just do this and see. And I remember telling people who were training with me, like, hey, I'm finna have my own facility. Like, we gonna do this mid-COVID. We gonna, it's a small little area.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna wear masks.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I remember I went and got a little gun.
thermometer.
Yeah. I had all that, and then
Yeah.
I got dumbbells, I got punching bags, I got ropes.
The
Very-
Blizzy ropes.
Yeah, very minimal stuff though. Like,
Yeah.
Even at that time, I was like, bro, I had to be creative. Like,
Yeah.
I had to do a bunch of different things.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, it just like I just said, man, favor ain't fair, bro.
Yeah.
Like I literally been blessed. It came to me, and then from there, like it was just booming. Like, of course, there's no gyms open,
Right. Right.
so everybody's coming.
Yeah.
Everybody's coming, and then everybody's posting about it. Everybody's posting on it.
You-
About 6 months in at the facility,
Yeah.
like everybody knows not everybody knows who I am,
but they know.
I had a pretty good following.
Listen, you're trying to be politically correct. Everybody knew who you were. You know who the fuck this is. You know what I'm saying? If you were sweating in Kern County,
let's go, keep pushing.
You saw this man. You saw this man. But go on.
But like I said, like that was just the beginning of it, and like I said, from there it's just been going up. Like you were telling me and G to save.
Yes.
I was buying a lot of shoes.
I was there. I had to tell you to relax.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of a workout. You was getting them delivered mid-workout. I said, oh, no, I got to talk to this brother. He done lost it.
I mean, the first time I got the Yeezys, he was like, I told you was going to get these right here. I told you. He was hyping me up. Then I came with another pair. Then I came with some Jordans.
I know.
Then another pair. Then he was like, hey, bro.
You're done.
Where are you going? I wasn't even wearing them, bro. Now I try to wear them all the time.
You need to.
I try to wear them all the time. But what was I saying?
We were talking about how when COVID happened, everybody knew your name because of just the creativity you brought to your business.
Uh-huh.
So this, and mind you, this all happens. This is my hot take on COVID. I think COVID created more black businesses than the Harlem Renaissance.
The fry spot?
Bro,
Who else?
Bro, no. There were so many independent business owners that started black. It was the first time ever. Because at one point, in order for somebody to start a business, you had to either get a loan, right? True. You had to talk to the homie that was pushing something that he couldn't, one of them kind of situations. Mm-hmm. You had to either get you a job to stack you your bread, and maybe at a certain point, if things were lined up, you could start your business. COVID gave everybody a fair playing field. They said, how much you need? Oh, yeah, just sign right here.
Yeah.
And we really saw it. My homie started Killjoy. The reason why we have this studio right now was because he was able to get a laptop and buy his first drop of magazines. And he said, all I got to do is break even for the magazines for me to do another issue. And that's been the business model ever since. So I was like, I seen you. I think if I'm not mistaken, G as well.
Yep.
G, she's another person. Yourself.
She was working at like a hospital or something.
Right over here, right by your spot.
Yeah, and my sister introduced me to her. And then I was going to this other person, and she couldn't get me in. And then I remember I hit up G. I went to her house.
Yep.
And then from that day on, ain't nobody then twisted me up, bro.
Listen. I tell you this all the time. I don't care when anybody starts their G story. I sent G the money. Before me, there was no deposits with G.
Mm-hmm.
I sent the whole thing up front when she had no pictures on her Instagram. I just said, I see locks in your name.
Mm-hmm.
I sent a video of my hair. I said, yo, this is what I'm working with. Can you do it?
She said, yeah, easy work.
She said, yeah, I got you. She gave me an address. That's when she lived by BC. See, nobody know about that one. No, see?
My BC?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, I remember. That's where I went.
Okay,
that's
perfect.
Where I went.
Okay, bet. So it's like, that's where I went too.
Yeah.
And that it was like the relationship was just ever. Of course, everybody knows about the me and G fallout amongst my friends, but we came back together, and I would never have anybody else touch my hair ever again.
Okay.
But enough about her. She's gonna have her episode.
I can't wait for that.
That's gonna be fun. Yeah, letting her go. I got to put a bleep button. I got to put a delay.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I got to put a delay with her. There's no telling what's gonna happen. But more or less, like I said, your entrepreneurship just path. What made you? Did you ever have any other jobs? Was there a job at one point?
Yeah. Little do people know, I have my master's.
Yeah.
I went to school.
You stole my fucking. That was about to.
Oh my bad.
I was just about to be like, I was gonna jump into education, but go ahead, go.
I'm sorry.
And go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So I do have my master's.
Mm-hmm.
Woo woo.
Yeah.
You know. I went to Cal State Bakersfield.
Talk about it. Go Runners.
I was on academic probation all the time.
Same here. Go for it. My nigga, we the same person.
I remember it was heat, bro, because if you're on academic probation, if you mess up on academic probation,
you out.
They gonna take your aid. No, they taking your aid, bro.
So like I said, you're out.
Yeah,
if you take
basically.
aid,
Then I can't pay for this class.
My joke I always said to myself was I went from AP to AP. Right, I had AP classes in college.
Mm-hmm.
to academic probation in in high school. Advanced placement in high school to academic probation in college. But go on. So you say you have your master's in.
When I start my.
Well, you start undergrad.
Yeah.
Start there.
So I have criminal justice.
Come on.
And then a
Random.
You know what? It was my boy, man. I remember I moved in with him. He was like, bro, we got to go to school. We got to do something. You know what I mean? And I was like, you're right. I still had the hoop dreams.
Okay.
And Kylie was born.
Okay. Oh,
and that's
man.
When Kylie was born, that's when I was like, oh yeah, there's no more playing around.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta get something going on.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna do criminal justice.
Yeah.
It's super easy. Probably the easiest degree. I'm not trying to knock anybody. It's the easiest degree. Even though it was hard.
Yeah.
It was hard.
Look, I'm trying to save himself.
Some of the classes were hard, but it was the easiest degree to get. I chose it because I wanted to be a CEO, bro.
I was just gonna be like Rick Ross.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was gonna be a CEO and just be like, and retire as that. Literally, that's what I was thinking. And then I remember I took this psychology class because that was my minor.
Yeah.
And then it was industrial organizational psychology, which is HR.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, that seems cool. I'll go into that. So I already decided when I got done with my CJ degree, I was gonna go straight into psychology. So I went into that. Industrial organizational psychology.
Okay.
I went from academic probation to straight A's, bro. Now, I don't know what it is about a master's program. I was Grand Canyon University. It's accredited university. Don't try to play me before I say something. But I had a B. I got a B.
Okay.
I got one B. But I mean,
yeah, that's bro. Straight A's.
I never had good grades like that my whole life,
bro. It's amazing how alike. Like now I gotta like.
It was Kylie. That was Kylie, bro. Because I really wanted to be successful.
Yeah.
For her. I wanted to build a life and a family.
Yeah. And
I really wanted her to see that. I wanted to, wanted her to have her own house, all that stuff. Like, just, you grow up, you see kids that got everything.
Yeah.
I wanted her to have that. I had that love for her. I want her to have everything. I don't want her to want for anything. Like,
yeah.
So. I was like, I'm gonna go hard. I'm gonna go hard on this master's degree, So I got done with that. No jobs. There's no jobs out there.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to hire. They was like, how much experience do you have,
bruh?
I was like, experience. I was just doing this program. I just wrote this 10-page essay. That's my experience, bruh.
What's this count for?
So I remember I went to my first HR assistant job. No lie. Bro, they had me shredding papers.
You're lying. Like, that sounds like a movie.
They had me shredding papers. I can't remember what else, but I just remember for sure I was shredding old documents, going through them, shredding them. And I was like, this ain't it.
Imagine. So, stay with me real quick. Why? This is why I got a hard time talking to people who, I'm just going to say how it is. If you're an atheist, I have a very hard time relating to you. That's just me. I don't. If you believe in some form of God, we can have great conversation. But me, that cable's still kind of. I know. Oh, there it is. There you go.
You're gonna get wireless headphones one day, right?
No, you don't want that because it's gonna be a delay.
Okay.
There's gonna be a headache.
No wireless headphones.
No wireless headphone. You got to have them wired into something. But you got to understand that in that step, in that life, God presented to you a path that somewhere that if you would have taken, there is no telling where you would be today.
Yeah.
If you just imagine you, the talkative person you are, you're wake up and go to sleep with shredding papers and reviewing forms.
Nah, that wouldn't have been it. They would have to do something else with me.
But that's you would have been fired. That's what I would tell you right now.
That's what happened.
Yo, oh shit.
Yeah. I said, y'all hired me to shred papers? I really felt like I was hurt, bruh. So I was like, okay, I don't want to do it. It was a super bad taste. HR assistant. You would think that I'm going to do something important. No. So I remember my dad worked for, I want to say he worked for Bakersfield City School District at the time.
Okay.
He told me about a position. It was as a behavior specialist position.
Okay.
So I looked into it.
Okay.
I used to work with adolescent youth group homes all through college.
Okay.
Super easy.
Because you're in their demo. You're in their age range. So.
Well, it's not just that. I was able to do my homework.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I can do it while I go to school. I was
Okay,
able to do my
makes sense.
homework. You know, you're just pretty much interacting with the kids.
Yeah.
As you know, I'm a big kid anyway.
Yeah, right,
so
right.
it fit. So I was like, cool. You know, I can work with these kids.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be good to work with kids, which I was. I
Okay.
was very good working with kids.
And how long were you there?
I did my first year. I was at a school, Panama Buena Vista. I did okay. That was an important job, and
Okay.
I think I didn't take it serious enough.
Okay.
So I didn't get fired or anything.
Okay. Good.
I didn't get fired or anything.
Okay.
But I didn't take those jobs as serious as I should.
Just for the sake of how much were you making from these jobs? Do you remember?
I want to say like $3,500 a month.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. It's good. I mean, for
And
first
I was
job, first job, bro. Let me tell you anything about the job market now. That's great by today's standards.
No,
So yeah,
definitely.
that's good.
And I
That's
had benefits too.
good. Oh,
And that's so underestimated, man.
I know.
Benefits are amazing. I wish I had benefits like that right now. Like I didn't have to just pay out of pocket for benefits.
Well, you can, and you need to talk to some form of an accountant to get that all in place. There's somebody. You're not talking to the right person. You should.
I have them now.
Okay, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
no,
You
I'm good now.
I was
Yeah,
saying, I'm like, there's no way you should
Yeah,
not
yeah,
have that.
Yeah, I'm good
All
now.
them Nikes you bought, you should be able to have somebody.
Yeah,
now.
definitely.
Yeah, but anyways, go on.
It wasn't. I had it and then it kind of stopped
Okay.
because I wasn't taking care of it. But then
Okay.
I'm back on now.
Good. All right.
I'm back on now.
Good.
Yeah, I'm
All
good.
right.
I'm good. I can go get a checkup.
There we
today,
go. All right.
now, and it won't. You know,
There we go.
just
Good.
pay a little
Making sure.
copay. That's about
That's it. All right.
But yeah. So like I said, I didn't take those jobs too serious. I remember I went to another one, and that one was even bigger. So the first one was like $3,500. Then I went to Bakersfield City School District, and that one was probably about. I want to say I made about $4.
Okay. That's good.
Very good.
50,000 a year.
Very good.
After taxes,
I was
probably
like, hey.
yeah, 42.
And then so I had the plan in mind of being a teacher.
Okay.
I was gonna be a special ed teacher.
Mm-hmm.
I started going to Point Loma.
I'm not familiar.
Point Loma Nazarene. It was the teacher program.
Okay.
Yeah. I started doing that, and then just working there. And
Okay.
again, I was burnt out on school.
Yeah.
Burnt out on school.
People don't talk about that. If you don't take a vacation fresh out of school, especially doing masters, you're going to be burnt out.
I
So you
was
get to work.
I was so burnt out. So I did okay.
Yeah.
You know, I was passing the classes, but I really wasn't. My heart wasn't invested into that.
Yeah.
So then I was working with the kids I was at Casa Loma Elementary.
Okay.
Yeah. Anybody who's from Bakersfield know about them Casa Loma kids, bruh. Love them to death. But
Cultured, seasoned.
yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Mhm. And it was a great time. It was fun, but like I said, I didn't take it serious, and I felt like I was making my own schedule. I was trying to make my own schedule. I was leaving when I wanted to, coming back when I wanted to. I was given a lot of freedom, and it came back and it bit me. It bit me in my ass, bro. They fired me.
But
Yeah.
it's what planted the seed of you being a business owner.
Definitely.
Because you realize that's the type of freedom that you need.
Yes, exactly. That's what I needed.
It was taught right there.
Yeah.
That lesson was packaged and gave to you
yeah,
right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a blessing in disguise. Because when it first happened, when I was let go, bro, I was hurt, bro. I was distraught.
Yeah.
I was distraught because I did enjoy the kids.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed teaching the kids a lot of things like about life.
Yeah.
So then it hurt me, and then that was the most money I made at that time. I'm
Yeah.
like, dang, what am I gonna do
Well,
now?
am I gonna match that?
Yeah. So I remember I did do personal training before, and it was also when I was at Cal State.
Okay.
And
you
I
was
remember
at the SRC, or are you talking?
No. I worked at Body Exchange.
Okay. All right.
I worked at a Body Exchange, and I remember going in there, and I literally just wanted to. They had a janitor position open.
Bro, those be the best sleeper jobs. I be trying to tell people.
That's all I wanted to do.
Yeah,
I just
bro.
wanted to go in there, clean,
Yeah.
make some money while I went to school.
That was it.
And I remember the dude that interviewed me. His name was Frank.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Bro, you look like a trainer. You can be a trainer." And I was like,
Shouts out Frank.
I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So I got another story about that. It's my
Okay,
boy
go.
Jared.
Go.
So I was like, all right, I'll be a trainer. I knew nothing.
Yeah.
At this point, I knew nothing about working out. Zero. I had to take a course.
Put me size, height, weight. What were you looking at? Yeah, he's about to in a minute. I feel it coming.
Yeah.
That's all right. He still got a couple more seconds. And then
Size. I was small,
okay.
but I was just fit.
Okay.
I played basketball my whole life.
Oh, okay.
If I do a couple push-ups, I'm gonna get
okay.
like it was just easy. But I
Okay.
wasn't huge, but it just fit. I
Okay.
had 6-pack, I had pecs, I
Chico,
had
yeah.
biceps, triceps, all of
Yeah.
that. I had no legs yet.
Yeah.
None of that yet. But I had everything else. I remember I had to take a course so
Yeah.
I can learn like
Oh my
the
gosh.
muscles and all that stuff. And it was
Oh
it
my.
was an in-house certification. And I started off really good. People wanted to train with me.
Yeah.
And
And was this commission or is this like
this was commission.
Okay.
That shit is horrible.
what do you?
Now
I'm a numbers guy. I'm a numbers guy. So what was like the?
I did 10%.
10%. Okay.
So if I did a $3,000 deal, I would get $300 from that.
Oh, that.
Everything else was going to the gym.
And you wasn't gonna accept that for too long.
I thought it was at that time. I was like,
At that time.
it was $300 added on my check.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Okay. So.
Wait, I got a story. I got a story.
No, I mean, bro, that's what we're here
I got
for.
a story.
I want to make sure. Let me just remind you. I will never tell anybody to shut up. I'm gonna let them go because these are moments. Let me let you know. Even as we're recording right now, this moment is being saved on YouTube. It's being saved on my hard drive, and it's getting saved on an SD card. If we do not document these moments and times, they will go and become forgotten. You are not going to appreciate this now, but 10 years from now, you're going to be like, oh, I remember when I told that story.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. So go ahead, go.
I've told it before, and it's even funnier when my friend, his name is Jared.
Yeah.
He was the fitness manager at the time. He
Okay.
tells it. He's a great storyteller.
Okay.
He tells it better than anybody.
Okay,
But I'm
okay.
gonna try to do it like him.
Okay, do it like
All right.
that.
So you know, after 3 months after you start a job, you have
Okay.
your
Probation period.
Yes, probation period. So part of the job was I had to walk around the floor and I had to try to get people to train with me.
Oh,
I was like, bro,
that reminds me a lot of the strip club. I'm just saying. I know this behavior. But go ahead.
So I was like, I didn't know what to say, you know, or how to talk to people.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. I really don't like talking
Yeah.
to people like that. I don't like just going up, you know. I do it all the time, but it's really not my thing to talk to people or talk
Yeah.
in front of people like that.
Okay.
So they were called floor hours. So during your floor hours, you would
Mhm.
pick up the weights, clean up the gym, or try to talk to people into training with you.
Right.
So I would go do my floor. You only get 2 floor hours a day. So I was in my floor hours. I'm kidding around, bro. I'm not
Yeah.
doing what I'm supposed to do. So my probation period comes. He calls me into the office,
Oh God.
and he's like, "Hey, man, you started off really good.
Oh
You
no.
know, there was a the trainer of the month thing.
Uh-huh.
I had won that my first 2 months. I came out rookie of the year, bro.
Yeah.
Rookie of the year.
Okay.
But I just wasn't really into the floor hours. I felt like that was just dumb as hell.
Yeah.
So he calls me and he's like, "Hey man, you were doing really well. You know, you started to kind of slack off when it came to your floor hours."
Yeah.
So he's like, "Kyle, like, why did you become a trainer? Like, what was your motivation to become a trainer?" I kid you not. I told him, I said, to be honest,
Oh no.
I just wanted to be the janitor. I just wanted to clean the gym. I just wanted to clean the gym. I didn't want to be a janitor. He was like, "Just go." He was done with me. And no, we ended up being really good friends. I was in his wedding.
So you still communicate with this person?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So and then I mean even just fast forward to now, like I clean my gym all the time.
Yeah.
I am literally the janitor. I have some other friends that help me.
Yeah.
Shout out to Regina.
Yeah. There you
Shout
go.
out to Laura.
There you go.
Shout out to Angelica, Jeray. They helped the last time.
Yes.
Shout them out because man, it's tough work cleaning the gym. It's not cleaning the little one that I used to have on F Street. It's cleaning that big gym. Like, dang.
No, I remember it was back when I had your last class, your night class, and you were like, "Man, we got to clean this before we leave because for my morning class, I need the floors to be dry and ready for tomorrow morning." And honestly, like I said, I give you your credit. You're one of the people that I genuinely I can say I look up to. because prior to that moment, you realize the only other I've never seen a black janitor, even though you're the business owner, and it's a little different.
He's a black janitor. You seen Roll Bounce?
No, bro. That boy's got stretch hands. No, I'm talking about in real life. Like, so, like, prior to, like, where I'm from, like, I never seen it. But I was like, there's nothing wrong with just cleaning. And if it wasn't for that, I'm going to tell you, like, everything I do trails into, a lot of the things you do, it trails into my future where I'm at today, which led me into being the janitor for my church. And literally that is my favorite thing to do. Yeah. I get my keys. I got my own little code. I get to come in. I get to clean the church. I get to play the drums. I get to just do everything. I got a sick joke, but I'm going to be a little bit more mature.
Don't do it.
Yeah. But yeah, so I remember you having that bucket and going, I was like, okay, this is what it is. But I can imagine, especially in the new facility, it's completely different.
It collects a lot of dust.
I want to talk about that. I want to talk about the transition into the new facility, man. I remember I was in the Camaro with you. I was there when you first got the Camaro.
Another stupid purchase. Another stupid purchase.
I'm just happy.
Should have got a RAV4.
You should. If I didn't know that was the other option.
That's not the other option. I was joking.
No,
okay. RAV4.
I was like,
what you think I RAV4? What's a fucking RAV4?
But Kanye did not know those cars hold excellent value, greater than the Camaro. So
really?
Yeah. No,
I don't give it in.
Yeah,
I'm not getting a RAV4.
Listen,
give me a Tesla, bro.
Is it Tessie?
Yeah, I want a Tesla.
I believe it. I see you in that. But hold on. Right. We start doing this shit. This is what we do in conversation. I remember you driving around trying to find a location. And you're like, bro, I got to find something.
Stress.
Bro, big stress.
Stress.
I remember you making deposits. Prior to, like, my rapper friends, you're the only person I seen make a deposit like that where the machine couldn't even take it. I don't know. I don't know the figure. I just remember seeing it, and I was like, I got to get in my bag. Like, this is some bullshit. But I remember saying, I was, like, thinking,
You came with me to see a facility that I was going to get.
Bro, I came to you with facilities. We went to the bank. We drove. Bro, I was right there. Yeah. I was in the passenger seat.
Yep.
Talk about that feeling of finally getting it.
Finally getting it, bro.
When you got the keys, how did you feel when you walked into it? It
was just relief, bro. It was relief, but even at that time, I was still stressed. I didn't know where it was going to go. Like, now I have this. Now I went from, just numbers, $500 rent. Yeah. Like $525.
Yeah.
To $2,600.
That changes everything.
Changed everything.
Yeah.
And,
oh, shit.
Yeah.
Just say that made my heart race a little bit. Yeah.
I still got that payment for that Camaro. Yeah. I still got a place to live. God dang it. That's Camaro.
You got to keep that thing for a minute to make it worth the while. I was just trying to do burnouts on that thing. That was hilarious.
Oh, that was the first thing I did. That's the first thing I did.
You about to smoke out the transmission. And my dumb ass, I'm in the car with you like, yeah, bro, let's go.
You're not the only person. I'd be like, hey, want to see me do some donuts? Like, I was asking people, bro.
But I wanted, like, that was, for me, I was proud of you, man. Mm-hmm. I was proud of that jump because I never saw the other jumps,
Real quick, I had never been able to get a place of my own on my own. Okay. Until I started my fitness journey training.
Wow.
Yeah. So again, I bring it back again. She put that in perspective for me. She was like, "Okay, you weren't able to do this.
No,
you should be grateful."
Yes,
that's someone always taught me gratitude and being grateful. She was like, "Yes, you couldn't even afford your own place."
Yeah.
And now look at you got your own place.
Yeah, got your own spot.
Buying J's.
Yeah, people need to have whatever. That's me. All my friends hate me.
What can I say? He said, "He can't balance a checkbook."
No, I thought you were gonna use the. But look at me. Look at how my neck look. Niggas can't balance a checkbook. Niggas say.
But some can buy their own chains. Yeah. 20 years later, we are still slaves. Something like that.
Exactly.
Definitely was a slave buying Jordans all the time.
Yeah.
And I still dabble. I'd be like, oh, I gotta get those. But most of the time, I'd be like,
You
I
don't
just
need
turn the page on them.
You don't need them.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah,
need
yeah,
them,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
So
But yeah, I like I said, I had to save,
that
and then
that
and
feeling, that feeling when you first walked in, man, like
it was just a relief. I remember putting down a deposit for that. It was first month's rent, which is the $2,600, and it was $2,600 on top of that. Yeah, I don't. It's bad. I mean, it's a lot, but I feel like from where I wanted to go. That's what it was. That's what it was expected. So I was like, I expected this, and I saved for this.
Good job.
I saved for this.
Good job.
So I was able to get that. I had equipment.
Okay.
The renovations.
Yeah, it was like this. We're the part of the interview where I was like, "This is your beautiful, dark, twisted fantasy." This is where, because the only reason I use that as an analogy because Kanye West considers that album to be absolutely perfect, and I know there's way more to come. Right? He considered My Beautiful, Dark, Twisted Fantasy to be the best album of all time. Then he gave us Donda, and it was like,
yeah,
yo, what? Like, what is this? Like, so. I say that because like watching you go through those motions, watching you pick the murals that go on the wall, watching you go through the entire process, I can imagine had to be an emotional process. I mean, had to be an emotional process. I don't even know a better way of saying that. Like, if it was me, bro, I'll be honest with you, I would have been tearing up in that joint. 1,000%.
No tears yet.
No tears. I mean, see, okay, man, that's me. Because I know there's more to come. Obviously,
I didn't even cry when Kylie was born, so I don't know what would
do you
tear
consider
me.
yourself an emotion? Do you have the emotional capacity of a brick? You one of them people like
I
my
don't
dad?
think so. I don't think so. No, not at all.
Okay. When's the last time you cried, Kyle?
Last week.
Last week. What you cried about, Kyle? Let's get to the shit.
Is there a fucking button I can hit to pass that question?
You can pass. All right. I'll let you skate. I'll let you skate, nigga.
Yeah, please. Roll bounce.
Okay, roll bounce.
Skate. This is me deflecting right now. I'm deflecting it right now.
I need a button for that.
No, I did cry. I did. It was.
Okay.
It was. I'll tell you about the last time I cried before that.
Okay, let's go with that.
This is just. I'm big with. Well, I'm not big with. I'm really bad when it comes to bills, responsibilities, that type of stuff. Like, I can. I work my ass off.
I know.
But when it comes to like taking care of business, sometimes I can be a little lazy.
Okay.
So, not just lazy, but forgetful as well.
Yeah. So
I get a text message from PG&E. I didn't know PG&E could even text you, bro. He texted me. 24 hours. You got 24 hours to pay.
Crazy amount. Something stupid.
It was $3,500. Or we're shutting your lights out. I'm laughing now. Woo! I was amongst the other things that you go through as a business owner. There's relationships.
Kyle.
There's my daughter.
Yes.
Now I'm getting told that my lights is about to get cut out. And I'm thinking, like, I make enough money. Why is this happening? And like I said, it just goes into it's just one of my biggest downfalls. And my parents would tell you, like, when it comes to that type of thing, like I've always been like just super forgetful and stuff like that. So yeah, that's I'll tell you about that time. Yeah. I was crying because I was like.
Okay, I can imagine how you let that pile up like that, man.
So what I did is when I transferred over my apartment to my new apartment.
Come on now.
So I was thinking, I was making payments on it because I have the gym. I'm paying the gym one.
Yeah.
But I was thinking I was paying the gym and I was paying my crib at the same time. I'm thinking I'm paying them, but I'm only paying towards the gym one.
Oh, yeah.
Only paying the gym one.
Those little details.
Yeah.
Those little details.
Yeah, and it was 3 racks,
3 bands.
bro.
Kyle, we not going to have that issue.
Bro, it was last month, bro.
But, bro, you don't have auto? Like, what's, like, bro,
there's
no
excuse.
There's no excuse. There's no excuses. Auto pay works and exists. I don't understand how that can even. Anyways, that's crazy, bruh. That's crazy.
You know what I called first?
God.
Nah.
Who you call second?
My mama, bro.
There we go.
Mama!
You see, I would have wanted her. She minded her business, hopped out
At work.
minding her business.
And she was so calm. Just settle me down. Boom.
Yeah, bro, there is no
Here, this is what we gonna do. This is what you're gonna do.
there is no mother like a mother's love. I stand by that 1,000%.
She talked to me real quick. She was like, "You got this. You got this card. Just put on that.
Yeah,
And then you need to take care of it as soon as possible."
exactly.
So it's
Do it on
done.
credit, that one.
Yeah, it's
Do it on
done.
credit,
It's
yeah.
done with.
But then just stay on top of it.
Yeah.
My mom put me on game with that one.
They was about to turn my lights off, bro.
No, bro, who you telling?
I got 2 dogs and Kylie. What was gonna do?
And y'all be working out all night.
Oh, it's the wrong time. So we about to go out. It's too hot, bro. This was last month too.
Oh
so
no,
it still was hot.
It was still hot. No,
because I had my
90s.
AC go out. My AC went out.
This is like I said, your beautiful, dark, twisted fantasy. You are now suffering from everything you wanted. Literally, probably like a year or 2 ago. He was like, I want a bigger spot. I want to do this. Don't worry about it. You're saying all that, and it's finally coming true. Which takes me into literally my next portion of the interview, which goes into, you say, the life of Pablo, right? The life of Pablo happens to be
That's my favorite album.
It's your favorite album. Before we continue with that, I want you to rank Kanye West albums. So you can go ahead, go on Google and list, because I don't know if everybody actually remembers. There's 10 of them.
Yeah.
There's 10 of them. I do not count. I'll talk while you pull that up. I do not count any The Cruel Intentions or Cold Winter, whatever it was.
Yeah,
I don't count that. I only count Kanye West's debut, like his albums. If you had to rank them from worst to best,
There's no worse.
well, you did. There's a worst. It's the worst of the best. You can still be the worst. It's like Derrick Rose. He's the greatest. Excuse me, not Derrick Rose. I'm sorry. Carmelo Anthony. He's the greatest basketball. He's the worst, greatest basketball player to ever grace a basketball.
Is he?
Yeah,
Okay.
but he's still the best. I'm not stupid, but he's the worst of the best conversation, if that makes sense.
All right.
All right, how we doing this? Break it on down for me.
Number worse. We're going
worse.
backwards.
We're going backwards.
So 10.
Okay.
Oh wait. Let me go back. All right.
In last place we have, or do you just want to do your top 5 Kanye albums? Would that make it easier?
Definitely
Okay, let's just do your top 5 Kanye albums
in order.
in order.
Number 1,
Number 1,
Life of Pablo.
Life of
I
Pablo.
literally have a video of Kylie dancing to Real Friends.
How many of them? How many of them?
Yeah. I got Kylie dancing to that. I'm playing that. I was playing Kanye for her. I try not to play too much Kanye. I really play a lot of Frank Ocean for her, but
Okay.
I know I'm going off topic, but
No, go ahead. No, we're here.
I got a video of her dancing to Friends. No, Real Friends. All right, so
How
Life of
many of
Pablo is number 1.
Okay.
Number 2, Graduation.
Graduation.
Yeah.
La 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 la. Wait till I get my money right. Oh,
Yeah,
I had
yeah.
a dream I can buy my way to heaven. When I woke, I spent that on some Nikes because my name is Kyle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see.
After
Number
that, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Number 3, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's when he got the Devil in the Dress.
Yeah.
That Rick Ross joint.
Bro, that's
Yes.
a cinematic masterpiece. The movies,
Yes.
the clothes, the whole
Yes.
aura of, I think that was 2010. I
Mhm.
remember everything.
Yep.
Everything.
Then after that, we're gonna go Donda.
Donda and 4.
Yeah.
I thought that would be a little higher with you. That
Mhm.
kind of caught me off guard. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I think The Life of Pablo is the one that throws me off with you. I didn't expect that one to be as high at all. I don't expect that. I think if you witnessed all the old Kanye's, The Life of Pablo, it's a great album. Don't get me wrong, but there's some skips. There's some skips,
debatable.
especially compared to Donda. Like Donda is.
I feel like Donda there skips.
See, and that's where we differ. I love it when this happens.
Yeah, I feel like Donda there skips.
Negative. Mm-mm.
I seen him come out when he came out when we did the concert with Drake.
Yeah, the Larry Hoover.
Yep, he came out to the what? How did she say
You
it?
might have peeped the scene.
No.
You haven't.
No. He can't.
The real one's
That's
far
Nicki
too many.
That's Nicki Minaj.
Well, that's Kanye West.
No, but that's Nicki Minaj talking.
I know that's her talking. But
Okay. But no, when he came out, even what did she say? Even
if we look stupid.
what did she say? I'm going blank right now.
Pull it up, bro. We got phones.
Even if you know what I'm talking about, and then she come out. It's like let's not do work.
Yeah.
He came out to that. Him and Drake came out to that. That's
Crazy.
I got videos of that too.
You're probably the worst footage, shaking and everything, because you out here yelling.
Yeah.
Of course.
I got COVID out there too.
Damn, but you did it for Ye.
Well worth it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And I saw Drake.
And you saw Drake. I remember you. I literally remember you going to that.
Mm-hmm.
That was at the old gym too.
Shout out DT.
Yes.
Yeah. Man, hey, what's up with DT, man? We got to holler at him, bro.
So, funny enough, I ran into him.
Yeah.
I ran into him. I was doing a video for Murphy's, the club out here.
Mm-hmm.
And he had a section over there. Of course, right?
All right.
He had a so I'm doing the video, and I'm walking in like my Dickies fit. Like, everybody else is like clubbed up. You know, if it wasn't for that gig, I'll be honest with you. If it wasn't for that gig and then him and the group of the women he brought with him, the owner would not have liked the video as much, would have not led me to my club or a deal, which have not led me to where I'm at today.
Yeah.
So shouts out DT. What, I ain't seen him.
He had some shades on. He has glasses on.
Of course.
DT.
Patron and it. Come on. Come on, bruh. He's legendary.
I mean, I had only known him for like maybe 3 months. And he's like, I got this ticket.
Crazy, right?
And I was like, bruh.
I'm there.
Yeah. Let me get it.
And
he was like, all right, cool. And we drove out there together. Barely knew each other. Yeah, man.
Bro, you got to call him.
Yeah,
Has he been to the new spot?
Yes. He was training there for a little bit.
Okay, good.
He come and make a appearance.
Okay.
He'll pay for a month. He'll come like 3 times.
Okay.
He'll come 3 times.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, my fifth.
What's the fifth one?
College dropout.
College dropout.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's the first one. That's when I first fell in love with Kanye.
In 2004, February 2004.
Yeah.
I'll never forget it.
Mm-hmm.
When I heard Spaceships, because later on, I think it was 2011, I ended up working at the Gap.
Assaults me again, I
And
will
would be assaulting him after I first turned the messenger up. Then I'm gonna short the register up. Let's go back to the Gap. Wasn't no scratch.
Look at my,
So
if I stole, wasn't my fault. Yeah, I stole, never got caught. Take me to the. I promise I know the song. I'm going blank right now.
I'm gonna do a crash zoom on that. When niggas think they know the lyrics. Take me to the back and pad me.
Asking
Me about some khakis.
Let some black people back in. Let some black people walk in. I bet you they show up. They token blackie. Oh no, they love Kanye. It's full on in the front of the store. Some on tape. Next to the no smoking side with a blunt in them all. Taking my hits, writing my hits, playing my rhymes. This fucking job can't help them, so I quit. Y'all welcome. Y'all don't know my struggle. Y'all can't match my hustle. You can't catch my hustle. You can't fathom my love, dude. Lock yourself in the room doing 5 beats a day for 3 summers. That was different world like 3 summers. I deserve to do these numbers. Kids that made back deserves that made back. So many records in my basement. I just waiting on my spaceship
to take off, whatever.
Mm-hmm. That's me, literally.
That's tight.
That's me right there.
Kanye does that, man.
That's why I love Kanye.
Yeah,
so
bro,
much.
listen.
I'm gonna get a Kanye tattoo, bro.
Of what?
The bear.
Okay, good.
You thought I was gonna get his face? Nah.
I said.
No. Just the bear. Just the bear.
All right. That's
just
good.
the bear.
So one of my favorite things to do on the show is I like to talk about the future, right?
Mm-hmm.
You being in this industry for so little, but yet so long. You realize you ain't really been in this. Like when you compare it to like companies like Walmart, like you realize you really ain't been in the industry that long. Like when you start thinking about billion-dollar companies.
I've been training as long as I've been growing my locks.
That's crazy.
Coming on 4 years.
Damn, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So your story is literally in your hair. That's
Mhm.
crazy. The future of fitness. I never got the chance to ever ask you like a hot take on this, but like influencers, fitness influencers, who you can tell it ain't all natural. They go into the Miami, they go into the DR, and they come back and they're claiming it's
They
from.
are?
Is
No.
That's why I need your insight on this. Do you think
They still working out, though. You
Is
got to
it-
go
is
to
it-
the DR and still work out.
and then it's okay?
Is it okay?
Is it me personally? You know my take. I think the moment you decide to get under the knife, everything you say about fitness is now null and void.
That's not fair.
Why not? Let's have a debate.
That's not fair.
Because and I'm not talking about health procedures. I'm saying if you decide to
Make
go,
your booty bigger and make your stomach flatter.
all right, then if you're a fitness person now, that's your wheelhouse. Like you should know how to go about it. I just think if you get under the knife,
You can. That's knowledge. That's just knowledge. That's all that is.
you said nothing just now.
That's
just-
all. That's knowledge. You say you should know how to go about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you can't. I feel like it's cool. You can still go under the knife and still preach it and still practice it. You just got a little help.
A little help. I think that sounds crazy. Do you think that you're in this industry? Do you think that the sentiment you
Guys
said-
aren't doing that. Is there guys doing that, like getting
other than
Peck-
Bandman Kevo, he the only person.
peck injections?
Yeah, Bandman Kevo. Have you seen it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you ain't seen Bandman Kevo's? Oh yeah, I'm gonna put this on the screen when I'm gonna make a clip of this. The Bandman Kevo. It's been said that he's like one of the first people. I did a whole episode about this, about male BBLs.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they're actually up. About 1 million men this year got them.
1 million?
1 million men have got male BBLs. They call it the daddy do-over.
I need to get some calves.
That's what you gonna go with? You would get calves. You ain't gonna get no calves.
I've been working them.
Bandman Kevo's BBL. I gotta show you this. So do you think images? All right, boom. Bandman Kevo. So do you think if Bandman Kevo started preaching fitness, I'm a trainer now.
Wow, that's crazy.
I'm a trainer now. This is what you got to do
That's
in order
bullshit.
to get.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying if you want to preach fitness and health, cool, rock out. But I'm saying being a trainer. I don't think you can be a trainer if you've been under the knife. I think everything you say is null and void.
Okay, I agree. I agree with that.
Okay. So my question for you now is, would you ever get surgery?
I plan on it.
What would you get surgery?
I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get the kneecap extension,
Shut the fuck up.
and then I'm gonna try out for the Lakers.
You can't hoop after you get that surgery. You break your bones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I'll do the.
What you gonna do?
I'm just gonna be taller.
You gonna do the Tony Snell? You gonna those kind of stats you gonna be putting up?
Who's Tony Snell?
Tony Snell he notably gets 0 points, 0 rebounds, 0 everything every single game. I've been looking for one of his jerseys. I can't remember who he plays for though. Mind you, I don't know basketball, but I know Tony Snell. I love Tony.
Tony Snell.
Oh, bro, I'm telling you, that's why I love this show, because these are like things I've been like covering for a while. This
You
guy,
heard about the kneecap surgery, right?
Of course, I know about
Listen,
this guy. You never seen him?
I've never seen him.
I know. I'll send him.
I don't even know. The Pistons still have a team?
Listen, you have to look at his overall record, bro. I'm telling. He has some of the greatest stats to ever happen to ever grace basketball.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't. But
Would you judge me if I got the Your kneecap surgery?
1,000%.
I'm coming taller than you.
1,000%.
What you gonna do?
Trip you. You're done. What? What? No, you're not getting that. No. I can't let my homie.
Just like 2 inches, bro.
You don't need it.
I just want 6 foot.
Bro, listen, I've been 5'11" my whole life. It's fine.
You ain't been 5'9" and a half. You ain't been 5'9" and a half.
Oh my gosh! I just wake you up, brother Ablo. I know.
What's up, Ablo?
It's coming. I know it's right around that time. We gonna hear him when I call it when the car alarm goes off. His young Viper.
He's chilling.
He about to wake up in a second because he knows that bottle's next to him. So, the future. I'm gonna go back to that. The future of fitness.
Mm-hmm.
I realize the things. Anytime I see a business or establishment, my first brain goes to what can I do to make it better, right? Even if I'm not in that industry. Like, I always thought that AI can make the synthetic hair businesses better. Because if you can see your job, if you can see the wig on your scalp or however your hair done on your scalp perfectly, you can save you a lot of time and money with your stylist. You know, it's like little things like that.
Yeah.
So I always think about when it comes to AI or just like the future of just overall fitness, I always ask, I always thought that fitness plans were never really sold the correct way. Here we go. Hold on. Let me give him his bottle. He about to get mad.
Yep.
I always thought that they were never sold the right way. I always thought that, it's all right, brother. It's okay. I got you. There we go. Hold on. I'm going to get a rag real quick. Always thought.
Come on, Daddy Mo.
Yeah, listen, it never ends, bro. It never ends. I know.
This is wonderful footage right here. Look at this man. Look at this dad.
You know what I'm saying? I'll be on the dad time all the time. Don't drop this bottle, bro, because I forgot your blanket. So, make it work. I'm actually going to roll you. Oh, shit. Always thought that people sold fitness. The month is, obviously I know it's because for affordable reasons, but I always thought that people should sell fitness journeys in 10-year intervals. So, as crazy as this sounds, if somebody were to eat the same food with 0 cheat days and this amount of workouts, whatever, this amount of calorie deficit, this is how you're supposed to look. And I always thought that, I don't know why a company hasn't done that and been able to trademark that software. You see what I'm saying? Like, obviously, it's not set in stone truth, but like, let's say somebody comes into the gym, right? And they're like, this is the body type I like. This is what I'm trying to look like. You can look at that picture and say, with this amount of hours, meaning this amount of sessions and this type of diet, I can guarantee you can be at this point. And in fact, here's an artificial intelligent picture of you at that point, and this is what you're going to look like if you abide by my regimen. That's always been my biggest gripe on why technology has not reached that point yet. Because I feel like you softly do that with people, but you tell them, but there's that digital picture just isn't in their heads, which is why I think why some people kind of just lose some of their passion to work out. And I'm guilty of it. So what do you think? That's my take on the future of fitness. What do you think the future of fitness is going to look like?
I feel like it's not going to change too much because there's really no way around it. You're gonna have to put work into it.
Okay.
You're gonna have to eat right.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to exercise.
Okay.
And you're gonna have to be consistent, and you're gonna have to be disciplined. Other than that, how is there really a cheat code other than, like we were talking about earlier, going under the knife? So what? I don't see anything changing. Now there might be different, like there's things that come up all the time. Like there's different ways to lose weight.
Okay.
Like, you know, they got a bunch of spins popping up now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I feel like those been popping up, but there's different type of exercise.
Yeah.
There's different. I'm sure there'll be another fad diet that comes around. Those come, but what's going to stay consistent is that you got to put the work in. It's not going to come. It's not going to just come overnight.
Where do you see the future of your business? Even though, like I say, you preached a good sentiment just now, but where's the future of your business in the midst of like, let's go, we're in 2023 right now, in 2033.
In 2033?
A decade from now. It's not too far off. And you're stupid young. So it's that you're going to see that day.
24-hour flex, like I told you. A
24.
gym. It's, a gym. A gym. People come. I wanna be able to have personal training.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be able to have athletes training.
Mm-hmm.
I want to have, like a free weight area.
Yeah.
I want to have a yoga area. I mean, essentially it's been done.
Yeah.
But it ain't been done my way.
Correct.
So it ain't been done. It's me.
Yeah.
I'm the face. So.
Yeah. What I do appreciate about you said this off camera before we started. You said that you were once afraid of like public speaking, and we can close after this. But I find that very hard to believe because you're one of the people in today's era where like a lot of people be ashamed. They'd be ashamed to be wanting to be the face of their business. A lot of people try to mask it like, oh, I don't even want to be in front of the camera. But you have done the complete opposite. You've embraced it. You put your cheese head on your page. You will yell. You show the day by day actions. Sometimes you show the business. You show the interactions. When everybody went to COVID, you made videos not with just random people in it. Nigga, you was in the video showing how to do the workout. Where are you genuinely afraid of public speaking, or is that something you just told yourself? And because I don't believe that. I feel like when you told me that just now, that was just an outright before the pod lie.
Bro, I had anxiety coming here to do this, and I'm like, bro, I'm just talking to Mo, bro.
That's it.
Yeah. But I literally had anxiety coming up here, to talk in front of
one camera. That's what they don't even know. They don't even know it's just one camera.
Yeah, I feel good now, but I'm just
yeah.
telling you, like, I was like psyching myself, like, here we go. No. Here we go again. I did one of these before, and I'm telling you, bro, I was up there mute. I didn't know what to say.
I'm not gonna let you do that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm not gonna. If I felt that's where we were going.
Yeah.
Oh no, I just would have had a bunch of hard hitting questions.
Mm-hmm.
But it would. Yeah. I would have played into that.
No, like I told you, I failed public speaking like 3-4 times.
Bro, we've done events where we were literally making videos for the people, for your page.
I think it's because I'm comfortable with fitness.
Okay.
I think that's what it is as well. I have knowledge, and it's fun to me. It doesn't feel like work.
Okay.
So maybe that's what it is.
Okay.
We're talking about fitness. We're talking about things that I love.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I feel like that's what's kind of making me comfortable. Like, excuse me.
You good?
Grapes give you gas?
I guess so. Cause you've been going crazy, bro. This whole episode, I've been trying to fill in these gaps by talking. But go ahead.
But like even having to explain the workouts every day, and like everybody's looking at me, I dread that, bro.
That's weird.
I
I wouldn't believe that.
I dread it.
I wouldn't believe it, and
especially so awkward.
Why?
Especially when I gotta do a hip thrust.
That'd be funny.
And I'll be doing it.
Yeah.
Sometimes people be like, I don't know how to do it. You know how to do that shit. You know how to do that shit.
You know what drives me crazy? And I'm guilty of this, bro. You just explain what's happening at this station.
Oh yeah.
And then somebody asks, "Wait, is this what I did that yesterday. I don't even know why. Like I'm talking. I was like, that has got to be so frustrating. Yeah. Like literally
happens
repeating.
Over.
Yeah,
and
over.
And over.
You just
and over.
In a
now
loop.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Because this is what I signed up for.
Right.
But if I just told you 30 seconds ago that we gonna do this workout for 30 seconds,
bro, we forget,
and then we're gonna take a 30-second break, and I look over to you, the 30-second bell run. And you still,
bro, it'd be hard, bro. It'd be hard. I'm gonna speak for everybody. Let me be I'll be the union leader of the classes. We be forgetting, like we know we just saw it, but literally you turn your back, and then we forget that what's supposed to happen next.
I get it,
but I've learned the secret is just follow the person in front of you. If
no,
everybody
don't do that,
if the person, I know.
What if they messing up too? What if they looking around? Now y'all both looking at each other like,
And that has happened to me.
Did the bell ring?
Yes.
No, I've done that before. I've worked out with a class, and I'm like, you get into the workout.
Yeah.
And you're not really listening. Sometimes you're listening to the music.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, did the bell ring? Is it time for me to stop or switch something?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Hey, if you haven't tried a class, y'all need to come out, man, for real.
Tell the people. Talk to the camera right there. Don't look at the screen. It's misleading. Look at the camera.
I'm looking at the screen.
Don't look at the screen. Right. Here we go. Go ahead. No, you're looking at the screen. Look at the camera. Look at the camera.
But no, for real, if you have not tried a class with me yet, man, you have to just come. I do my first class is free anyway.
Okay.
All right. If you're interested, come check it out. It's not. I promise you, it's not too hard. There's other people in there, dying. So ain't nobody looking at you like, they only doing the 5s.
Yeah.
No, like most people in there are there to get their workout in. We dance.
Yes.
We sing.
Yes.
Sometimes me and Mo will just start rapping.
Yep.
Start rapping the lyrics.
Yep.
Like I said, my parents will dance.
That's the best. When mom is there, that's the best. When mom and dad are there, that's the best.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I'm cracking jokes.
Yeah.
I'm pushing you at the same time. People underestimate being pushed too. They think they're pushing themselves. And then you're at the gym going hard. But until somebody's standing over you, and I'll be like, my thing is, I say, what are we doing? Let's go.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing? Let's go.
Yeah.
Come on.
I know.
And when somebody's standing over you doing that,
you eventually able to do it.
Yes.
There's workouts that I don't think I could, and that's something I learned from somebody who's even been in the digital classes to your regular. There's no feeling like it. But we just about wrapped up.
We're not wrapping up yet.
We don't have to?
No.
I got one more question for you. I left it in the tucky tuck. I was like, I don't want to throw him off. Oh, no.
Bring it.
Bring it. You ever plan on being married?
Absolutely.
Okay.
What?
Because I ask you because I can imagine you being a young, successful black man.
I'm gonna get married real soon. Watch.
You gonna pop out?
I'm gonna get married real soon. It's not gonna be long, man.
Okay.
God has that in plan for me.
Okay.
And as you see,
all right.
I feel like, and I'm not saying I can't do it on my own, but I feel like I need a woman in the areas where I lack, like
where
forgetting to pay something.
Okay.
And
where do you lack? Where are those places? Because that's a good sentence, right? Like, in the places I'm lacking.
Yeah.
Like, what are those places? I know I sometimes lack aesthetics, contrary to the set. So that's why I had to make sure I married a woman that is all aesthetic.
Yeah, she is. Yeah,
all
right,
aesthetic. Because if it was up to me, I would look like you've only seen me in probably 4 fits my entire life.
I remember I ran into y'all at Walmart, or at Target. You remember that? I ran into y'all at Target. You and Key.
Yes.
She was like, tell him. I was like, hey, bro, look at this shirt. Look at this fit. Like, this would be good.
Yeah.
And you just had all black on.
Every day.
She's like, this is all he wears. Tell him, Kyle. Tell him. I said, look, bro, he's in the Goodfellows section.
Yes,
I said, bro, look at this. I said, you can match this. I said, you can match this with this, this with this, this with this. I said, you can get this shirt, and you can a bunch of possibilities.
I know. But I made sure. That's what I'm saying. I knew where I was lacking. So I like that's just a surface answer. I can go deeper.
You let her dress you yet?
She has. She had me dressed. I look like Quavo. I'm gonna wear one of the shirts. I don't even think I have it anymore. I told her. I was like,
cardigan?
it wasn't no cardigan. It looked like an Atlanta, like I was going to an Atlanta strip club. It was purple with the flowers and everything. And the thing is that
that's a little too much.
No, but the thing is that how she was going to finish the drip was keeping calm the rest. But I couldn't even get past the shirt.
It was a statement piece.
It was
That's what they call a statement piece.
1000%.
The shirt is a statement piece, and everything is focused on the shirt.
I try to make my personality the only statement piece I need. That's what I really be trying. But I'm going to. I told myself there's a certain price point I got to get to, a monthly I got to get to. Then we'll go shopping, and I'll let her pick out some things for herself and myself, and then we can go from there.
Man.
So
yeah, man.
Okay, because as I said, that was my only question for you, because I would imagine, just dating at your level, like you realize you're in that that 5%.
What's that?
Like tax bracket and what you do, like you're of the, like where people go online and be like, it's hard to find a good woman. Like you're in that conversation now.
Okay.
You are in that conversation. Whether you address it and recognize that, you are in that conversation. So because of that, I was just curious to know, like, do you have plans of that? Is that something you want?
Yeah. Definitely.
You know?
I want to have a bigger family. I want to extend my family.
Okay.
I don't just want Kylie and the 2 dogs.
Okay.
I want I will have.
There we go.
a wife.
Okay.
Proverbs 31. She would be a God-fearing woman. God-fearing woman. God-fearing woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
She's gonna be fine.
Okay.
You know, she's gonna be supportive.
Okay.
She's going to be everything that Kyle needs.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. And then my last question for you is, even though I said that 5 times, are you planning on moving away from the city? Because one of the common rhetoric I hear from the city is that people who live here become a victim of it, and but it's different for you. That's what I usually hear. I don't hear that from you because you maximize. You are maximizing. You haven't maximized. That means you hit the cap. You are maximizing the Kern County experience.
Why would I leave when this is where I'm getting love at?
So I'm just curious, where would your next spot be? Are you planning on it?
Yeah, I wanna expand my spot. I want to make it a bigger station. I want to be able to have the personal training aspect.
Okay.
And I also want to have the freeway aspect. I do plan on moving though.
Okay.
But not necessarily moving my business because again, I plan on eventually in that 5 years.
Yeah.
Stepping away from it.
Okay.
And now that's running on its own.
Come on.
And then, it's gonna be great to sleep in.
Yeah, bro.
Sleep in at 7.
Yeah.
And people think 7 isn't sleeping in.
I know.
Try getting up at 3 a.m.
Bro,
7 is sleeping in.
That's crazy. No.
7 sleeping in. I'm gonna step away, and that's gonna run on its own. I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of people that come.
Yeah.
You know, partly because of me and who I am, but that is the plan. That is the goal to step away.
Okay.
And that the training aspect run on its own.
Okay.
And then I still want to train.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe do like one-on-one clients.
All right.
And those will be exclusive.
I'm
gonna give them way more attention, full attention. With more attention comes more results, more motivation.
Yes.
And then I do want to open something up in, you know, I was honestly thinking Atlanta.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Okay.
definitely. I heard Atlanta is the best place for black-owned businesses.
Houston.
Houston, yes, or Houston.
Houston, Atlanta, and Houston.
And
So
we'll bring up G one more time. She's talking about she moving to Houston, bro. She need to cut that out.
Oh, G?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 100% for it.
I'm not.
I mean, you just not gonna get retwisted as often. You're gonna have to pay that premium.
Yeah,
You know, that's it.
That's cool. I fly her out.
That's what I'm saying. She has that. If you hit her booksy, there's a rate for that.
Really?
There
I
is.
didn't even see that.
Yeah, I'm saying hit the bottom. It's for that premium. That's the creme de la creme.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Shit, bro. I just about covered everything.
Yes, sir.
I want to just, like I said before, thank you for not only recording with me. Thank you for just being in my life. Thank you for being an inspiration. Thank you for being an inspiration as an entrepreneur, as a father, as a friend, just being in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot imagine if when 2020 happened and my split from my ex happened, nigga, if you were not here, I would have left the city.
And where'd you gonna go?
It doesn't matter. I would have flipped the coin. You know what type of nigga I am.
Yeah.
I'll flip the coin. It didn't matter. Like at that time, I had enough. I think I had like 10 bands. I had 10 bands, and 10 bands when you live by yourself solo is not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
So,
one more thing.
Go ahead. What's up?
I'm gonna give shout outs.
Oh yeah. You want to tell any shout outs? Yeah. Close out. What the people got? Don't you got something coming up?
Yes, I have a pop up. My 1 year anniversary.
Yeah. Look at the camera.
Oh, the camera. Yeah.
I'm gonna clip this. Bro.
August 5th. I really didn't want to shout myself out though.
No,
we've been talking about me this whole time.
Yeah, but this is the purpose of interviews. You gotta let the people know what you're doing, so they can support. August 5th is the pop up of the 1 year anniversary.
Come through. We're gonna have a bunch of vendors out there.
Okay.
All right. Also, I want to shout out Higher Ground.
Come on.
3 year anniversary. All right, y'all check on that as well.
I gotta get
that is August 12th.
Okay.
August 12th for that. Shout out to the other trainers who are doing their thing out here.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
I know.
It's not easy keeping people engaged. It's not easy. I mean, sometimes month to month, you don't know who's returning, who's coming. So shout out to the trainers out there. You got Hey Miss Chung Lee.
Yes.
You got
she's killing it.
Oh yeah.
She is. I cannot
honestly,
go
bro,
on my timeline
bro,
without seeing her. She is. when you talk about a level of just marketing and just business, bro, oh my gosh. I take my hat off to people who I know are killing it. She's killing it. Between her pop-ups in the park, the clothes all around, she ain't on no boss babe shit like that. She really is doing it. That's why I had to just take that segment because I peeped everything. I'm a fan. Fuck all that.
Yep. Also, shout out to
What's up?
We got another trainer. We got my guy DZ.
Okay.
All right, and we shout out to Ethan. First we lift.
Okay. Okay.
Again, shout out to Higher Ground. Kevin,
come on,
doing his thing.
Come on.
You got Stefan out there doing his thing. Then you got shout out to Emmy Fit for All.
Come on now,
doing her thing.
Come on now.
You got to shout out the Fit Freak.
Okay.
Riri,
okay.
Doing her thing.
Okay.
We got to shout out Ari Vibes.
Okay.
Doing her thing.
Okay.
All right, we got to shout out. Am I missing somebody? I hope I'm not missing anybody.
I'm gonna say shouts out Kayla.
Yes, sorry, Kaylana. Kaylana,
yeah,
doing her thing.
Yeah.
She's new. She's coming up.
Yeah.
Y'all, if y'all looking for a trainer, check her out as well.
She's gonna be on the show. She's gonna be on the show like in a couple weeks.
Cool.
So
all right, yeah.
I'm getting a lot of fitness people. I don't know how that happened, but yeah. So I'm
shout out Krista.
Okay.
She's doing her thing.
All right.
What's going blank?
You didn't write down your thank yous.
I didn't.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't.
That's why you need a woman.
But shout out all the trainers out there who's doing their things. It could be really difficult sometimes because we go through things too.
Yeah.
You know, and
we have humans,
and we have to motivate people. And sometimes we don't even feel motivated to do things as well. So shout out to the trainers out there, the business owners.
Yes.
I love you all. I wish you all success.
Yes.
All right, let's keep pushing.
That's it. Let's go.
Let's go keep pushing.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Another episode of Mohammed Cook Show, episode 58 with Ablo here on the side. Y'all used to hearing him. Got Kyle here to the right. Be sure you guys know how to follow him. All the links are in there. All the links going to be in the description. Today's episode is complete, and I'll be back tomorrow here live with DDS where we're going to be arguing with Tyrone and Elijah about something really stupid. So, anyways, I'm out. You guys enjoy your day.